What's good, Sheltron here, the most woke, no joke, and I'm back at it again with a brand new video, and I'm gonna keep it a Boberry biscuit. I may have come off as kind of obsessed with Nick Chubb in a few of my last videos. I know I did a video, and I did like a few others where I talked about our draft positions and what I think we should do with our picks. And I've always mentioned only Nick Chubb when it comes to running backs. I said if he slips to the third, we should pick him up. So I still think we should go safety, O-line, a really good O-lineman, preferably a tackle, and then go running back in the third. And I always mention Nick Chubb. I've been not talking about people like Sony Michel and people like Rashaad Penny. So I'm gonna talk about Rashaad Penny today, man. Rashaad Penny is a great running back out of San Diego State. Let's go ahead and go back down to picture-in-picture, man. Let's go straight to it. Let's look at his combine numbers before we get to his stats. So he came out of San Diego State. He's 5'11", like 220. And the thing to know about Rashaad Penny is he's mainly a power back who can like go between the tackles and get you those tough yards in the trenches. But he can also be a speed outside kind of back. Look at this real quick. Look at this. Look at his 40-yard time, bro. His 40-yard dash time. He ran a 4.46. 5'11", 220. Ran a 4.46 40. 13 on the bench press, which isn't that great, but not that bad. 32.5 on the vert, 120 on the broad. But I'm okay with these combine numbers from Rashaad Penny. Plus he got that hair that I'm trying to get my hair that tall. You know what I'm saying, man? So you already know I kind of like this guy. I like this guy, Rashaad Penny. But that's not just it. That's not it though. So let's look at his stats, man. So he was his freshman year. He didn't really do too much on the offense. He did a lot more, I guess, not a lot, but a lot more fielding, punts, and kickoffs. But his freshman year, he only had 2 attempts rushing for 22 yards. So I mean, let's not get too twisted. But his sophomore year, he came on the scene. He had 61 rushes for 368 and 4 touchdowns. That's not bad. He also had 1 touchdown receiving, which is pretty good too. But junior year, he actually started blossoming, bro. This man, his junior year, had 136 rushes for 1,018 yards and averaged what was that? 7.5 yards per carry. 7.5 yards per carry. Now we won't get it twisted. Keep in mind he went to San Diego State and he's in the Mountain West Conference, but let's not let that take away from they're still playing competition. He's still playing college players. So, and 7.5 yards per carry is nothing to sneeze at. But let's not get that twisted and throw it in. He had 3 more reception touchdowns. But let's not get that twisted, because in his senior year, he had 289 attempts for 7.8 yards per carry. 7.8 yards per carry. Think about that. And he also had 23 touchdowns. Let's go ahead and just throw in, just 23 extra touchdowns, nothing big. And the receptions, two receiving touchdowns for 135 yards. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. But let's go ahead and also take into account, like I said, he's also really good with kick and punt returns. His freshman year, he only had a couple 20 returns, average 25 yards, not bad. But sophomore year, he had 3 touchdowns on kick returns. Junior year, he had 2 touchdowns on kick returns. Senior year, 2 touchdowns on kick returns, and also 1 touchdown on punt returns. So not only is he a good power back, not only is he a good, he has good speed and can catch the ball, but he can also be on special teams. And as a rookie, you know we like putting those rookies on special teams. We don't have Joe Webb out there that are quarterback / running back / mainly a kick return guy out there anymore. So, you know, Rashaad Penny, my fault. Please don't get me for this. Rashaad Penny could be a good pickup for that, for special teams as well. And I also saw on his highlight, which may have already passed, but on his highlight I saw him catch a ball behind his back with 1 hand as his quarterback was getting tackled. So, I mean, if he could be that kind of, defenses could be coming at Cam. They're going to be sending 4 and 5 every single play, trying to get Cam, exotic blitzes and whatnot. So, if he can be an underneath security blanket for Cam to just dump it off to him when he feels that pressure, feels like that clock ticking in his head, if he can be that for Cam, that would be amazing for our team. And so we could line McCaffrey out wide. Imagine what we could do with that. McCaffrey coming out in motion from the slot, coming behind the backfield. Is it a jet sweep? Are we going to fake a jet sweep and hand the ball off to Penny? Or are we going to fake the jet sweep and fake the toss and then shovel it back out to McCaffrey? any number of things we could do there. I mean, we can do so many different things in the mid-range pass game, or the fake to a toss or a flip game with Rashaad Penny and with McCaffrey out there. It'll scare you. And let's not just get caught up on stats. Let's see what he does. See what kind of rewards he's been getting, right? So last year, 2017 consensus All-American, of course. He was I think he was number 5, right? Number 5 in the Heisman voting this past year. That's pretty amazing. And then, like I said, Mountain West Conference Offensive Player of the Year. Obviously, rush attempts was number 1 in the Mountain West, but number 6 in the whole nation, which kind of gives me cause to pause. But he seems like he's a workhorse who can handle that, an every down type of back who can do it all for you. Let's look at this rush yards. Just this past year, number 1 in the Mountain West, number 1 in the nation with 2,200, about 2,250 rush yards. Rushing yards per attempt, number 6 in the nation all time. Number 6 in NCAA history all time with 7.5 yards per carry. You just imagine 7.5 yards per carry this is mind blowing, really. It's mind blowing for me. And then we can talk about number 2 in the nation in rush touchdowns last year. And there's one more thing I wanted to look at. What was it? Oh yeah, last year he was number 3 in touchdowns total in the whole nation. So I mean, this man is actually multifaceted. Has a bunch of different weapons he can use. He's a guy that we can really count on in any number of ways to have defenses back up off of Christian McCaffrey. We're not going to be so obvious with what we're doing with Christian McCaffrey. We have a lot more things we could do with Cam. Rashaad Penny really could be the piece to really set up our whole offense after, setting up our whole defense with a really big pickup we had today. If you don't know who that is, that video is going to be above my head. Check it out. If you do know who it is, I mean, I'm going to make sure, I'm not going to say it, but look at that video if you haven't already. It's a pretty splashy pickup. But what do y'all think about Rashaad Penny? And is he better than Nick Chubb in your opinion? Is he someone we should, if Nick Chubb and Rashaad Penny are both on the board, we choose to pick up a running back, who do you pick? Let me know in the comments below. You already know to do that like button. I got a button right here for subscribe and a button right here for you to watch more videos. And if you made it this far, I'm going to do it right now, man. I'm sorry. I'll apologize for saying Matt Hurney in my last video. I know our GM's name was Marty Hurney. I got excited and I misspoke 2 or 3 times in the video. Please don't crucify me. I'm sorry. Back before you know it.